If one would say, how safe do I want the care that I or my loved one receives? How safe do we want that to be? We'd say 100%. That's what we all want. And all of our patients are somebody's mom or dad or brother, sister, child. And we owe it to them to deliver the same kind of care that we would want if we're bold enough to ask for it.
Clinical excellence really is a combination of things. It's our initiatives around patient safety, making sure that all of our patients are safe 100% of the time, and ensuring that we have systems in place to enable that, to enable our caregivers to give 100% perfect care every single time, every touch. We're really seeing a lot of momentum build around this, and when you embark on a new process like this, there's always a little hesitancy to think, is this really going to be something that we follow through on? Is this something that we're committed to, or is this going to be something that comes and goes? This is something we are 100% committed to.
So Safety Stop was designed to bring the proper sense of urgency to not only harm events, but threats to patient safety. So what it involves is an immediate response to safety where we have people come into the hospital and they start investigating right away. And then the whole process is sped up so that instead what used to take 9 months is now taking us 30 days.
During the course of a day, an evening or a night shift, or even in the clinics, someone notices that something is wrong. And they now are empowered to speak up and say, something is wrong here. We need to stop what we're doing and bring all of the right people together. And in our case, that's leaders, to be able to look at a process and fix it in the moment.
There are multiple systems around the country who are getting levels of safety on very common things like central line infections, catheter-associated infections, pressure injuries, falls, all the things that we're working on. There are systems that have gotten to zero in an entire year.
Just culture is a different way of thinking and a different way of looking at errors. Because what we know in a just culture is that most of the time, in fact, 90% of the time, it's about the process, it's not about the person.
Patients experience our care along their journey, and many of us participate in the care at a particular point. So not only is it what we do during our care of that patient, a reliable handover from the caregiver upstream and a reliable handover with the caregiver downstream, almost like a relay race where you never ever want to drop the baton.
Everybody touches the patient. All voices matter because every single person in an organization, whether in the clinic setting, in the hospital, wherever we're taking care of them, everybody touches that patient one way or another. And everybody has a different set of lenses that they look through, so they see things differently. And they can voice really good ideas and opinions and thoughts about how to make care better. And this is everybody, clinical and non-clinical. Everybody's voice matters when you're taking care of patients and when you want to be perfect. And we want 100% perfect care.
I'm always admiring of our caregivers and providers. They work really hard every day to deliver excellent care throughout our organization. But I think the fact that they've embraced this just shows how much they care about patient safety. Whether you're a nurse and trace your history back to Florence Nightingale, or a physician and trace your history back to Hippocrates, or whether you're a non-clinical caregiver, this is something that everybody can be part of and everybody can be proud of. That's why I think clinical excellence has something for everybody and something that everybody can participate in and be proud of.